Brooklyn. Have we ever met before, Brooklyn?
Yes.
I thought so. What's your name, sir? What is it? Raymond? Oh, one of my best friends named Raymond. Come stand over here, Raymond. Okay, Raymond, I have a question for you. How old are you? 12 years old. And what about you, Brooklyn? 19. All right, I tell you what, Brooklyn, since you're 19, and Raymond, since you're 12, Raymond, you stand over here where Brooklyn is, and Brooklyn, you stand over here where Raymond is. Yes, that's much, much better. Much better. You have to have them in the proper place. What's your favorite color, Raymond? Purple. I like purple. What about you, Brooklyn? Lime green, one of my favorites. You know what, Brooklyn, since lime and green is your favorite color, and Raymond, since purple is your favorite color, you stand over here where Brooklyn is, and Brooklyn, you stand over here where Raymond is. Yeah, that's much, much better. Now, the reason I brought you guys up here is we're going to try an impossible experiment using our imagination and this pack of cards. But before we get to the cards, I have a question for you, Raymond. Can you shuffle? No? What about you, Brooklyn? You shuffle? A little bit? Okay, I'll do the shuffle. I'll do the shuffle. Now, before we get to the cards, I have a couple of handkerchiefs.
And apparently another volunteer.
And another volunteer, Brooklyn, I have a question for you. You get a choice. I have a red handkerchief and I have a blue handkerchief. Which do you prefer? The red handkerchief or the blue handkerchief? The red one? Good. All right. Raymond, I have a blue handkerchief and a blue handkerchief. Which do you prefer? The blue handkerchief or the blue handkerchief? The blue one. Good choice. Okay. Brooklyn, could you just kind of put that in your pocket for a moment? And you too, Raymond, just somewhere you can get to it easy because I need both your hands. All right. Brooklyn, would you take your cards? And what I'd like you to do, Brooklyn, is I want you to count 10 cards into my left hand, one at a time, out loud, face down, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect, Brooklyn. Would you hand the rest of the cards to Raymond? I don't even want to touch them. So we have 10 cards here. Raymond, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to count 10 cards into my right hand this time, out loud. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect, Raymond. Take the cards and set them on the table. Raymond, take out the blue handkerchief and hold it by the corner so it looks like a square. Excellent. Brooklyn, would you do the same thing? Take your red handkerchief, hold it by the corner so it looks like a square. And cover the cards and grab them through the top of the handkerchief, like that. Perfect. You do the same thing, Raymond. Cover the cards, grab them just like that. Perfect. Excellent. All right, now here's where it gets kind of interesting. See, what we're going to do is we are going to cause 3 cards to travel. We're going to cause some cards to travel invisibly from one packet to the other. But we need a number. So I need a number from you, Raymond. Raymond, I want you to name any number between 2 and 4. 3, okay? We're gonna use 3. All right, Brooklyn, you get a choice too. Since Raymond said 3, we'll make 3 cards travel, but you get a choice. Would you like to see the cards go singly, individually, or one at a time? One at a time? Ooh, that's kind of hard. Okay, we'll give it a shot. That's number 1. That's card number 2. That's card number 3. Done. Now clearly, that's a case of me using my overactive imagination. But the question is, when does imagination become reality? Well, I'll give you a little hint. It happens right about now. Brooklyn, would you remove the cards from underneath the handkerchief? I'll take the handkerchief. Brooklyn, you started with 10. If 3 left your hand, how many would you have now? 7. Let's check and see. Everybody count along with Brooklyn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Let's check and see if it worked. Raymond, would you remove the cards from underneath your handkerchief? I'll take the handkerchief. Raymond, you started with 10. If 3 cards traveled to your hand, how many would you have now? 13. Out loud, Raymond. Everybody count along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. three cards across, proving the power of their imagination. I have no idea how these guys did that, but let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you, Brooklyn. Thank you, Raymond. All right, moving right along. Time for our next performer. Another fantastic close-up magician, and he's going to